All right, that was Venkaiah Naidu announcing the parliament dates first of all for the first session. That's a special session that will be on from the 4th to the 11th of June, in which the oath-taking ceremony of the newly elected MPs of the Lok Sabha will be conducted. Apart from that, the election of the Speaker and the joint session, where the President will be addressing the session. Gaurav Sawant, editor, is now joining us with more details. Gaurav, at the cabinet meeting and towards the end, Venkaiah Naidu was also asked about the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh and the controversy regarding that. Can you help us understand if he was able to clarify the controversy over the Polavaram project?
Well, Venkaiah Naidu made it very clear the controversy that is being created now over water sharing is to be addressed, as he rightly pointed out, not in the first 10 days of bifurcation or of the government coming into being, but, by and by. He said those parties who are now objecting to this were party to all the decisions that had been taken. But what is very interesting is Venkaiah Naidu talking about Prime Minister Narendra Modi giving KRAs to all his ministers, a 100-day agenda for all the ministers in his cabinet, and telling them to come up with top priorities, to set an agenda and then achieve those priorities in the first 100 days. Also talking about ministers of state being given important work. If you recall, Minister of State for HRD in the previous regime, Shashi Tharoor, said that MOSs are like standing in a symmetry while you are on top of a lot of people. They're not listening to what you're saying. This government insists that will be different and MOSs should be given work, Maha.
Gaurav, any indication on the front runners for the post of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha?
Venkaiah Naidu, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, refused to be drawn into that controversy. He insisted, when a question was put to him whether Sumitra Mahajan is one of the front runners to be the Speaker, in a lighter way, he told the journalist that, I'll keep your suggestion in mind, but at this stage, we haven't applied our mind to who the Speaker would be. But Pro Tem Speaker, of course, is going to be former Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kamal Nath, being the senior most member of Parliament, being in Parliament for 3 decades. He would be the Pro Tem Speaker, and 3 others have been identified, including P.A. Sangma and Biren Singh. They would then, administer oaths to other members, to all the members of newly elected members of Parliament on the 4th and the 5th.
Gaurav, also there doesn't seem to be too much of clarity about the leader of opposition because of the low numbers that the Congress has been able to get this time.
Yes, and that is something that, again, he said that we'll look at what the precedent has been in this case. They'll look at the leader of opposition precedent in the past. What were the principles that were followed? When a question was put to him, if Congress doesn't have the numbers, will it go to one of the regional parties? Will it go to TMC or AIA, DMK or a coalition? Can they come up? So he said at this point of time, again, they haven't applied their mind to it. They would discuss who the leader of opposition could be. Earlier, another cabinet minister off the record had told us that, there has been a precedent where there wasn't any leader of opposition at all when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the Prime Minister, when Indira Gandhi was Prime Minister, when the opposition couldn't cobble up numbers.
Okay.
You've had parliament sessions where you didn't have a leader of opposition at all.
Okay.